I went to a conference about a year ago that was about artificial intelligence and information architecture. And there were a lot of vendors there, and the vendors didn't really talk very much about what they really did. And it kind of got under my skin, and as a result, I've been spending the last year talking about the difference between artificial intelligence and automation.
Artificial intelligence in the business, we think of it as being not transparent. In other words, it's like a black box. Whereas automation, we can understand what the components are. So the discussion is about whether we want to understand how it works, or we want it to just work. One of those discussions, right? What role librarians, information professionals have to play in the sort of information culture? And you would think that we'd have a big role to play, but we don't often do. But I do think at this moment in time, there's a lot of interest in people who have backgrounds in the library information science profession to be able to make a difference, in this time. I mean, I said we live in the information age, but not everybody has that sort of training in their background. And I think there's something about the education that we have gotten at university that makes us different than, let's say, people with a background in business. So one of the differences is, business people just sometimes make it up, or librarians look it up. Okay. We also understand the nature of domains, subject areas, and it's very important, especially with automation, to have this sense of what a subject is, what subject matter is. We also have a sensitivity to language and expression and themes and concepts, and these are not always natural things and concepts that people have with other backgrounds. So all of those are extremely important in being able to work with technology today, whether it's search engines or some of these more exotic technologies that are trying to determine what things mean and why they're important.